1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has appealed the nation to donate generously in the fund established for rehabilitation of the flood-affected people in Balochistan. Pakistan Army troops are busy in rescue and relief operations in flood-hit areas of the country. Pakistan's ambassador to the United States says Pakistan provides ideal conditions for the US investors and entrepreneurs to invest and expand their businesses. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred two more Kashmiri youth in Rajouri district today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has appealed the nation to donate generously in the fund established for the rehabilitation of flood-affected people in Balochistan. In a statement today, the Prime Minister said if the whole nation moves forward for contributions in relief fund, we can be successful in rehabilitating the victims many times faster. Shehbaz Sharif said for this purpose, we all are working together day and night with full cooperation of provincial governments, federal and provincial institutions and armed forces. He said 37.2 billion rupees have been allocated and being provided to the flood victims. The Prime Minister said he has directed immediately release an amount of 5 billion rupees to NDMA to speed up rescue, relief and rehabilitation measures. The Prime Minister said we are providing 1 million rupees to family of the deceased, while for the rehabilitation and treatment of injured, every family is being provided 25,000 rupees. For this purpose, over 80 billion rupees are needed. Appreciating spirit of the nation for donating generously in 2005 earthquake and 2010 floods, the Prime Minister said same spirit is need of the hour to help the affected brothers. Pakistan Army troops are busy in rescue and relief operations in flooded areas of Sindh, Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab. According to ISPR, relief and rescue efforts are underway in Hyderabad, Sangar, Badin, Thatta, Jamshoro, Nowshera Feroz and various other districts of Sindh. Special Army helicopters were flown from Karachi to affected areas of interior Sindh to speed up rescue and relief efforts. Tents and ration is being distributed in affected areas and medical aid is also being provided to the affected people. In Punjab, Pakistan Army helicopters have assisted civil administration in distribution of the relief goods for flood-hit people in far-flung and inaccessible areas of DG Khan district. Pakistan Army aviation helicopters have flown 4 sorties of relief operations in most affected areas of DG Khan, which included Mubaraki, Fazla Kach and Basti Bazdar. Army and FC Balochistan are assisting civil administration in Quetta, Pishin, Kila Saifullah, Ziarat, Yob, Loralai and Noshki. Relief camps have been established in Nasirabad, Dukki and Laspela areas. Army and FC medical camps are also established in affected areas. The government has decided to hold donors' conference for rehabilitation of flood-affected areas of the country. The decision was taken at a meeting in Islamabad with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif in the chair to review progress on the ongoing relief and rehabilitation activities in flood-affected areas of the country. The Prime Minister directed to brief the international organizations on the flood disasters in the country and the rehabilitation efforts initiated by the federal and provincial governments. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has left for Doha on a 2-day official visit to Qatar on the invitation of Amir of State of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. This is the Prime Minister's first visit to Qatar after assuming the office. The Prime Minister is accompanied by a high-level delegation including key members of the cabinet. Pakistan's ambassador to the US, Masood Khan, has said Pakistan provides ideal conditions for the US investors and entrepreneurs to invest and expand their businesses. Talking to a delegation of Washington Intergovernmental Professional Group in Washington, he said better networking amongst Pak-US professionals, IT experts, businessmen and corporate leaders will create win-win solutions for the two countries. The ambassador said we have to work together to further strengthen partnership in all areas, including trade, investment, health, energy, climate change, green and renewable energy, and agriculture. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred two Kashmiri youth in Rajouri district today. The troops, during their continued violent military operations, martyred the youth in Nowshera area of the district. In the Kashmir Premier League, two matches will be played at Muzaffarabad today. In the first match, Bach Stallion will face Overseas Warriors at 2 p.m., while in the second match, Courtly Lions will play against Travancore Hawks at 7 p.m. And that's all from the newsroom. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.